like this. Only been days, but it feel like months.
Guys, welcome and welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, it is another episode of Trial and Nail, which is my series where I try a new product, a new technique, a new brand, just something new, or I try to redo a design that I did before, but maybe I felt like I failed at it, so I want to try again. So in today's video, the technique or the product that we're going to use is not new, and it is chrome. So I thought that I would do a chrome video, not because I'm an expert at chrome, because I'm not, because I want to learn how to do more techniques using my chrome powders, because I typically do the same thing every time when I'm doing chrome, and I just want to try some, new techniques, new designs, and see if I can execute them with the products that I have. So first things first, I am going to go over some of the chromes that I have and the way that you may get chrome if you decide to buy it. So first, I have a lot of chrome. For one thing, I have a lot of chrome, but I did not pull them all out. I'm just going to show you a few. So I have these chromes here that come in jars like this, and these all came together in a set. There was like a set of 10 or 12 that came together. I just pulled these out to show you. I'm not necessarily going to use these, I don't know, but yeah, you can get them like this, and they are like clear, not clear, but they're like white. It's a white powder, but the way I swatched them, they do have little swatches on here, so it shows you how it will look over black, how it will look over white, but I made my own swatch. So this is how the powder would look. This is how the powder would look over black. And then this is how the powder will look over white. So if you put it over black, you're going to get that full blue. But if you put it over white, it's going to kind of just be like a nice shift, which I don't think the camera is picking up that shift. I probably need to have less lights on, but it's like a nice blue shift. So you have this white powder. Now it's different from like this powder. So for this powder, you get the same blue, but this powder is actually blue and this one is not, it's white. But if you put this powder over white, you're still going to get, or you should still get, this full blue color. So it won't be like this one. If you put this one over white, you're going to get this just shift. Okay. So you can also get chrome like this in jars like these black jars here. And these are probably the two that I use the most. This gold and silver, I really like these. This gold is not as gold, it's not like gold, you know what I mean? It kind of gives brassy a little bit. So I do have some other golds that I do want to try out today to see if I can get like a true gold. So let me open these so I can show you. So this is that blue one. So even in the jar, you can see that like that blue shift in the jar. That's how it will look if you put it over white or even clear. You're just going to get a blue like shift. And then this is the jar, this other jar of blue. See, this is just straight up blue powder. And then you have like these ones, which this is gold, and this is also just powder. And I actually don't really have that much left of this, but a little goes a long way with chrome. I also have these in like this color, and then I have these ones, like these two are kind of similar, a bunch of different ones. This one right here, I actually got from the dollar store. So it's by the brand, I think it's B Color, the brand, but I got this from the $1.25 tree, and it's a very pretty color. I haven't used it yet though, but it's very pretty. Okay, so when you get chrome, you can get chrome in like a jar like this. Sometimes they come like this. This is a Daily Charm chrome that I got in their February monthly box, and it has a little spout on the top, so you don't have to be worried about spilling it. Unlike this one where you just take the top off and the chrome is just there. If you accidentally knock it over, you're gonna have a hell of a time trying to put it back. But this one has just a little spout to help you out with not being so messy, because chrome can be messy. So I also have like these two chromes right here. These are from D&D. This one is like a holographic chrome, which I haven't used yet. I might swatch it in this video. And then this one is their white silk chrome. I see this like all over TikTok. So many people love this particular chrome from D&D. I'm pretty sure you can get this chrome off of like Amazon or something like that, and I might even have a dupe of this chrome because I have so much chrome, so who knows. But yeah, you can also get chrome in a palette. So I have this one and I have this one. They're very similar in color. Like they look like the exact same color story. It's just one is in a palette and one is in those jars. So, you know, if you choose to get a palette, you can. They look like this. This is actually my second one of these. My first one, I dropped it or I hit it against the desk and like 3 of them shattered. And they all kind of like started to spill over into the other colors and like mix and stuff like that. So it was harder to use. So I got rid of that one and I just got a new one. And this, you won't spill this, right? Unless you drop it and it, you know, it breaks. It's really soft. But you don't have to worry about if you knock it over or something like that, you know, you'll be fine with this shoe. So if you don't want to worry about making a mess, then this might be what you want to choose when you're picking chrome. When you usually buy chrome, you usually get these with it, and these are like eyeshadow applicators. So this usually comes with chrome when you buy chrome powder. But if you want, you might want to buy some sponges that look like this. So this one is a huge sponge that came with a patting gel, but you can also use one of these like sponges to wipe the chrome off or apply the chrome. Usually with chrome, you get the eyeshadow applicator and not these, but you can buy these, just a box of them for really cheap off AliExpress, Shein, Temu, or even Amazon. And sometimes you get pat gels that come with these huge ones like this, and they're really dense. Also, to apply chrome, you might want to use your hands. You can just use your fingers, just dip your finger in and rub the chrome in, and that works as well. But if you don't want to touch the chrome, you also have something like this, which this little top part is supposed to mimic your fingertip. So you just dip that in and you use that. I have never used this before. I just recently got this from $1.25 Tree. They only had purple, so I had to settle for purple. But yeah, I've never used this, and I think I'm going to try it out in this video. So I missed a chrome. Another kind of chrome is this chrome right here. Now this is from Glamorous Nail Essentials, one of my favorite small businesses. This is a cat eye chrome. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it move. Oh, you can kind of see it move just a little bit, kind of. I mean, I see it on the monitor. You can kind of see it moving in there, but it is cat eye. So it's a magnetic chrome powder. So with this, you mix this with base coat or top coat, and then you paint it on the nail, and you have your own kind of like custom chrome. You can also mix it with a color if you wanted to, and you have your own like custom chrome color. And yeah, this is from Glamorous Nail Essentials. So when applying chrome, what you really want to use is something that is non-white. Most people just pick a non-white top coat, something like this functional gel from Born Pretty. This is their specific, is for chrome. So this gel is specifically made for chrome to help your chrome stick. I have used this a lot of times. You know, it is a great product. I do really like it. If you use a really good top coat that you love and you top coat your chrome nail, you may get a little bit of that chrome, that glitter particle on your brush. When you stick your brush back in the bottle, now you've contaminated your top coat. So always have a top coat that you use specifically for chrome, just in case you get a little bit of chrome in it. Okay, you also have some brands make like stuff like this. This is D&D. So this is the clear one, and this is just like the Born Pretty functional gel. It's just clear and it's specifically made for chrome. I don't know what makes this different, but this is a base gel though. This is not a top coat, it's a base gel. So you put this down, put your chrome on top, and then you can go ahead and top coat it with something like this. D&D also makes a black and a white. These are both base gel. So this is the black one, and it's just a black polish, but it's thicker than their normal black polish. It is really thick, not as thick as a painting gel, but it's thicker than a normal gel polish. A lot of us, when we do our chrome, what we do is we mix rhinestone glue with a little bit of black polish, or we'll mix a functional gel, something like this from Tricolor Fish. We'll mix this, or we'll mix like the Jim B Crazy Top Coat, put a little bit of black in it, and then go ahead and paint your design down and then chrome it over top. But when you have this, you don't have to worry about that. It's basically already mixed together for you in a bottle. And this one is just, it's the same thing, it's just white. So if you want to chrome over top of white, which I normally use black to chrome over. I don't think I've ever used chrome over white. Maybe we'll try that today and see how it looks with one of the D&D silk chrome powders. So also for chrome, trying to get everything out the way. For chrome, you need like little like tools, you know, sometimes you might need a dotting tool. This is really nice. We use this for sculpting most of the time, but if you wanted to use it, if you don't want to touch the chrome, you can like dip it in and rub the chrome in. This right here is to just pick up the sponge, and then if you wanted to draw lines or design, you know, just like a liner brush. Lastly but not least, for your chrome, you will need a matte top coat, because if you chrome directly over top, so if I was to paint a polish or a nail black and then I only wanted to chrome maybe a specific section, right, I need to matte top coat the nail, draw on my design, and then chrome over top of it. If I draw on a design and the base is sticky, the chrome is just going to stick to everything. So you need a good matte top coat. These are the ones that I have that I know for sure work with chrome. I have other matte top coats. I have D&D. I have a matte top coat from Glamorous Nail Essentials, and I also have a matte top coat from Not Polish. I don't know if they're chrome friendly. Well, I know that the one from Glamorous Nail Essentials is not chrome friendly because I tried to use chrome with it before. It didn't work. So I know that that's not chrome friendly, but it's also not advertised as chrome friendly. Like these specific matte top coats, they are advertised as chrome friendly. They're literally both called anti-chrome. So these should work, and they do. Then you have everybody's favorite for chrome designs. This is Gowie. You can get this off of Amazon. I have two different kinds of jars. I think they're the same formula. It's just aesthetic purposes. I like this bottle for aesthetic reasons because this one you can see my fingerprints like all over the bottle. But I do like this like bottle type, and they're both matte top coats. I've used them both for chrome before. They both work perfectly fine. I never had an issue with them. So yeah, so I'm going to use one of these matte top coats, one of them in this video for the chrome designs, but I just wanted you to know that all of these work really well with chrome. I'd like the ball pit ones the best, but if you want something easily accessible that you can get really fast, then you can go with Gowie. I think Deli Charm is also on Amazon. Deli Charm is also in Sally Beauty Supply, but I don't know if it's just their charms or do they also have polishes in there. But if you walk into a Sally Beauty, like one that's like a good one, you'll probably see in the nail section some Deli Charm, like little rhinestones and stuff in there. So check out your local Sally's because you never know what you might see in there. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these tips. These are from Ball Pit Nails. These are their long round tips. These are all in the size 1. They're the exact same size. So I'm just going to practice some chrome on these. So I made them all the same size, big enough for me to have enough space to just kind of do some designs on there so you can see easy. And yeah, I'm going to try to see how this works because I haven't used this cat eye chrome. I want to try this out from Glamorous Nail Essentials, and I want to use some of those D&D base chrome colors. So I'm going to come back with some base colors, paint it on each of these nails, and then we're going to try to do some chrome designs. Okay, so these are the first 5 colors. I don't know, I did prep 5 more nail tips, so I don't know if I'm going to try some more like chrome designs on those, but these are the first 5. So this is just the plain clear, the D&D chrome base. That's all that's on here is just the clear. Oh, I did base coat all the nails. I used the regular D&D base gel. I used this base gel on all of the nails. So on top of this clear one, I did the D&D chrome clear, and this nail right here is a milky white, and it is from Born Pretty. Let me pull it out. It's this Born Pretty milky white. It used to be my favorite milky white until I discovered the Divock milky white. So that's my favorite now, but this is the milky jelly white color. Then this little like silvery glittery color is from Chez Jai, and it's this color right here. I don't know what the number is because I put my own number on top, so I don't know. Then this nude is another Chez Jai color. It's this one right here. Also have a number on top, and it looks like this. And this pink one is from Elisa, and it is GB49. And it looks like this. Very pretty base color. One of my favorite color just to wear on its own. Now on these 3, 1, 2, 3, these 3 right here, this is 3 coats. So I build up the color. This is 2 coats, and this is just 1 coat of the clear. So for the clear one, I'm just gonna take the D&D, the silky, and I'm gonna just put it on top of the whole entire nail, just because I just want to see what that looks like over just a clear nail. And I'm gonna use this. I'm just kind of gonna go into the cap, and you can see the color, and I'm just gonna you know, rub it on. It's very pretty, very sparkly. Now with this D&D chrome base, I actually want to look it up because I did not look up the instructions. I know sometimes with chrome you have to, you don't like fully like cure it at first. You may cure it halfway so it could still be a little bit sticky. If you cure the polish too much, it might just, you know, be too cured and it won't stick. But I'm gonna look up the chrome base gel, the one from D&D. So this is the clear one, and right now it's $12, but they do run sales. How to use, let's see. Okay, it says cure for 30 seconds. Don't apply thick layers, you know, moisturize your cuticles. I didn't cure it for 30 seconds. I cured it for longer than that, so I probably should have cured it for a little bit less time. But these are just, I think that's also a big issue with me with chrome, is that I cure the polish too long and sometimes it just doesn't stick the way I want it to stick. But these are just practice nails, so you know, we're learning as we go. But I did cure all of these for, I think 90 seconds each. 60 seconds. I cured each for all of them for 60 seconds, not 90, 60, because 90 is the low heat mode on my lamp. So for these other ones, I just kind of wanted to take the one of the anti-chrome matte top coats. I'm just going to use the Gowie one and maybe try to do some designs, use the black chrome base, the white chrome base, and then also do one where I mix it with some 3D gel or some rhinestone glue and see how that works out for us. Yeah, so for this I just want to do like maybe some stripes or something just to see the isolation of the chrome. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that clear again from D&D, the clear chrome base, and this time I'm only going to cure for 30 seconds like the instructions say. So I'm doing a thin layer like it says. So that's that, and I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds and then try to do the chrome again on the full nail and see how that works. Okay, so I cured this for just 30 seconds and I'm going to go on with this same silk base with this thing again. Okay, I do see a difference with curing it a little bit less. It feels like it's sticking a little better. And I don't know if that's just the base color just making it look that way. So in order to get like that extra chrome off of it, you could take like a sponge. This will also help melt in the color a little bit too. And you get that like, what is that, that glass donut kind of like look? You get that kind of look with that. I really like this. It definitely gives that glazed donut look. Kind of, I remember that was going around a lot, those glazed donut nails. And that's what this kind of looks like. So yeah, you definitely need to cure just a little bit less. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to take my palette and I'm just going to take this one right here, and I'm going to put the black chrome base down. And this is a thicker, like I said, it's thicker than the regular black. I'm also going to take the white chrome base. Okay, so I have my matte top coat on and you can see the entire nail is matte. I tried to make sure I hit all corners because sometimes you forget and you might miss like over here. Then when you go put the chrome on, you got chrome sticking to parts that you didn't want to stick to. So just make sure you get your chrome or your matte top coat across all of your nail, or at least to parts where you don't want the chrome, to stick to. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint some black lines, maybe 2 black lines and 2 white lines, and see, you know, and then apply the chrome and show you how it applies. Which I don't know if I'm showing anybody anything new, because I think if you play with nail stuff, if you're a hobbyist or if you're actual, nail tech, you probably have done isolated chrome before. I just want to see how this D&D chrome base works, because this might work. This might work. It works using this instead of mixing it with some 3D gel or rhinestone glue. And a lot of the 3D gel is non-wipe, so you don't have to mix it with black if you don't want to. But I know sometimes when you put like black under gold, it just makes it pop a little bit more. So I'm just gonna cure this for 30 seconds and then we're gonna put some chrome on here and see how it sticks to this D&D chrome base. So I'm gonna go with this blue chrome since this is what I was looking at in the beginning of the video that I showed y'all. I think I'm gonna use that one and I'm gonna pick another color too. Let's do blue and then let's do this one. And I'm going to put both of the colors on here and I'm going to use a silicone tool for this time. And I did cure this for like, it was more like 25 seconds, I think. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully it sticks. I'm going to use the flat side and it should only stick to the black and the white, not the base color. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this pointy side and I'm just going to stripe it across the black. Okay, so let me put the caps back on these because these will definitely spill over. Put the cap on and close it. Not just put the cap on it, but also close it all the way shut. So now you can take like something like this, real soft. Mine has pigment powder on it, so I'm a little bit worried to use that because I don't want it to get on the nail. So I'm just gonna take this big sponge here, wipe the nail, and we're gonna see if anything's stuck. It looks like an Easter egg, doesn't it? But there you have it. It didn't stick to any part that I didn't put it only stuck to the parts that I put those base gel colors on. So wherever the matte is, it didn't stick. So Gowie for the win. What I also meant to mention that I forgot to say is that if you don't want to buy a matte top coat, you don't have to. You can take a buffer like this one and you can like buff the nail to get all the shine, get it matte, get it smooth, then wipe the nail with alcohol, and then that should be a replacement for a matte top coat. You might have to trial that to see if it works or not. I've never done that method before. So now let's do this one and let's use the little like palette for this one. So I'm just gonna take the same matte top coat. This is the one I was using, and I'm just going to use this one, cure this for a full cure, and do some kind of like lines, some design or something. And I think the rose gold might look nice over it. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go in with a 3D gel, and this is supposed to be chrome friendly. It is non-wipe. It's a functional gel. It's 5-in-1, so you can use this as a top coat, you can use this for 3D gel, you can use it for chrome isolation. You know, it's different methods, but I believe it's supposed to be 5-in-1. But it's really thick. So I'm just going to take a brush. I gotta clean the brush off first. So I don't necessarily know what I'm gonna do with this. Let me see. And I'm not mixing it with anything. You can also mix this with black if you want. I'm just gonna keep it clear. We're gonna see how that works. So I'm just gonna go in with some, I guess just some regular like lines. And I am going flash cure in between. Because you can use this as a top coat, it does self-level. Not quickly, but it does self-level. Okay, so now I'm going to use this little palette, but this is the same as this, like the color story is basically the same color story. So it's all about your preference. I'll link these two in the description box. So I'm going to use one of the little eyeshadow applicators that came with it, and I'm going to use the pink one because it's like rose gold. I think it would look nice over this color, this glitter color. You just want to you know, rub it right over top. Well, I guess you can also get it on the nail, but it's the matte top coat, so it shouldn't stick. Look at that. To be honest, I think I actually prefer like it in palette form. It's just less messy. They also have this palette one in other colors, but this was the only one that was like next day shipping or next day delivery. All the other ones, it was gonna take a few days. I needed to film this video, so I didn't get those ones. Otherwise I would have. But look at this. I'm just gonna take the sponge. That worked perfectly. Let me see if I can get a closer shot for you. So for this last nail, this last one, I think I'm gonna do two more. I'm gonna do this one and another one, and that might be the end of the video. I'm going to use the Glamorous Nail Essentials, the cat eye, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on the side. I'm gonna use this right here, and it's just like a metal tool. It has like a little scoop, came in like a pack, and so that's what I'm going to use to scoop out the powder. And remember, this is cat eye. And with this, essentially, you should be able to make any kind of color or like mix it and it should become a cat eye. But I'm going to use the Born Pretty functional gel. I'm going to use that and see if this works. I don't know if you're supposed to use this or a base coat. Now I'm like, are you supposed to use a base coat? Maybe you're supposed to use a base coat. Let me go look at her website. She just released some new glam stands too, y'all. These ones are so cute. They're like little like popsicles. They're nail stands. So they're non-magnetic. So they're great for cat eye. Those are so cute, and they're in stock too, and there's only one of each, so if you want it, you got to buy it. Okay, so she has different ones. I don't even know which one I have. She has this one, I have this one. I don't know if I have hollow or cat eye. I have one of them, I don't know, but I'm just gonna go look at see if she has instructions for it. It's 1 gram of product. Mix it with a non-wipe top coat, and it says ours work perfectly. I do have her top coat, but I don't have a whole lot of it, so I'm gonna use a top coat. The one I have next to me is the D&D one, so I'm just going to use that one. I'm going to use the same thing, and I'm just going to mix it. I probably need more because, oh yeah, this is the hollow one, you can tell. I'm going to paint the whole nail with this. I just want to see what it looks like. That's pretty good coverage. So basically it's like 1 part powder to 3 or 4 parts top coat, because I didn't put that much powder, and you're only going to get enough for maybe 1 nail. Yeah, you're only going to get enough for 1 nail mixing it like that, but I would say mix less because you can't put it back in the bottle. But that's pretty good. So now I'm gonna pull out my magnet and let's see if the cat eye works. But y'all see it moving, don't y'all? But that's pretty good. I've never used a chrome powder like to mix my own. So I'm gonna cure this. This is just at full shine. I'm gonna cure this, and I wanna try one more thing with a cat eye. So here is my next polish. So what I did with this one was I painted a black coat, and it was just a regular black polish. Then I went on top of that black with the chrome base black. So 2 layers of black, 1 regular black and then 1 chrome base black. I probably could have just did this on its own, but I didn't. So here we are. And I cured it for about 25 seconds. I'm going to fully chrome out the nail. So I'm going to put chrome on the entire nail, which is why I did it on the whole thing. And that's why I'm not using the matte top coat. You only need the matte top coat if you plan on doing chrome isolation. If you're not doing chrome isolation and you're just putting chrome on the entire nail because you want the entire nail to be shiny, then there's no need to put the matte top coat. You only use matte top coat if you have parts of the nail that you don't want the chrome to stick to. So this is new, I haven't used it yet. So I'm gonna chrome out the whole entire nail with this. And this is from $1.25 Tree. So I'm gonna go ahead with an eyeshadow stick to put the entire chrome on the nail. I'm just going to use the back side of the one that I had already used. I'm just going to take the top just like that, and I want to chrome out the whole entire nail. And as far as the base color goes, I use black just because I thought black would look nice. I'm just going to wipe. And with that base coat, that D&D, that chrome base, which you don't necessarily need, that mirror like finish, I love that. Now, if this is what you wanted, then you can stop here and you can put a top coat on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 3D gel, non-white, and I'm going to go in and maybe I think I'm going to try to do like a swirl. Okay? So I'm just going to take like a little bit. I don't want it to be like blobby, you know? And then we'll have to do the swirl off camera. So I'll be right back when I have this swirl done. Okay, so I did the swirl and I used the 3D gel, the swirl, and this is what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do now, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I didn't top coat this or anything like that yet. So, and this is a non-wipe, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some alcohol on this lint-free wipe and wipe the nail. And I wanna see if, now what I'm thinking is gonna happen, or what I want to happen, is anywhere where the 3D gel isn't touching and it's just the chrome, that part comes off and we're left with a chrome swirl. So let's see. I've done this before with flowers, but never with like a design as intricate as swirls. So let's see if it comes off. Let me move this. So this, I'm coming off. So I should be left with a white background. And that's why I said you can pick a different color background if you didn't want. I just thought the black and this teal color would go together really well. I'm going with a one that's not wet with alcohol because it's getting like too glittery. So that worked. Okay, so you can see that all the chrome that wasn't underneath the 3D gel wiped off. That actually looks quite cool. Doing like the cat eye one, I think that would look pretty decent with it shifty like that. Or even instead of doing a black base, doing like a cat eye black, putting maybe like a silver chrome and then putting the swirl so you have like a cat eye swirl and chrome. I think that would be nice as well. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is the first nail. This is that nail with just a clear base coat, the clear chrome base, and the D&D silk chrome powder on top. You know, just plain. I just wanted to see how that looked. And then we have the other ones. So you have the first nail, this one. This is the swirly nail. There's a little bit of glitter on it because I used my functional gel, and like I said, this is the top coat that I use for chrome, so it does have a little glitter in it from other chrome powders. So yeah, this is the Glamorous Nail Essentials chrome powder, but it's cat eye, so cat eye chrome powder, hollow cat eye chrome powder. That's a lot, but that's what this is, and it works really well. She also has a silver one and other chrome powders on her site, so definitely check out her website. This one is the rose gold chrome powder from the palette. Instead of using the loose powder, this is from a palette. I really like this. This is just the loose powder, pink and the blue, on top of the black chrome base from D&D. And then this is just the D&D silk chrome on top of a nudie kind of color to give that glazed donut look that was so popular like a year or two ago. But here it is, and you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, on the Glamorous Nail Essential Nail, it looks, you can see where it like started to like separate a little bit. I don't know if you catch that in the light. Like it looks like there's like line like here, but it's like it started to like separate. The top coat did on top of it. It started to like, I don't know why it started to separate, but it did. So I'll probably need to do another layer of top coat on top of this. But yeah, I don't know why it started to separate, but it did. Let me know which nail is your favorite. I like this one, I do. So in this video, we tried out a cat eye chrome and we did some isolated chrome in a full chrome nail using the D&D chrome bases. So let me know, how do you do chrome? What's your favorite way to do a chrome nail? Do you like a full chrome? Do you like to do isolated chrome? Do you struggle with isolated chrome? Do you use a matte top coat to do your isolated chrome, or do you do the technique where you just buff in that way? I didn't do that in this video, but you know, like I did mention it before, you can buff the nail, wipe it with alcohol, and do it that way for isolated chrome if you don't have a matte top coat. So try out that before you go out and spend money. Try that technique first. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you have any tips or tricks that you want to give people in the comments, or me or whoever, just leave them below. You know, how do you do your chrome? You know, all the things. And if you have a favorite type of chrome, where do you buy your chrome from? Do you just get the chrome from like Amazon or Temu? If any of you have ever heard of the brand called Function of Vex, they have these palettes where they're customizable. So you can buy an empty palette and you can customize the palette by putting whatever chrome you want. It can be chrome or it can be pigment powder. So you get a palette that's like this, but the palette is like in triangles, and then you can buy these individually. So you pay for the palette, empty palette, and then you pay for each of the little squares or the triangles, and make your own little chrome or pigment powders. I was thinking about putting it on my list for my birthday. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you want to, hit the post notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you, or you'll see me in the next one. Bye guys.
In a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want.